Hi there, friends. Welcome to the next part of whatever it is I'm talking about. I made this intro so it would be less jarring when the reaction randomly started. Is it working? I hope so.
Well. Looks like someone made some fans tonight. And some enemies too.
I do kind of wish that Jeff was only playing the narrator. I don't know. I mean, the narrator also plays another character in Into the Woods, but for that it was like, you know, that worked. And this is just, I'm sure, for a minute. I don't know, maybe they just didn't have someone else who could do it. Maybe Jeff just felt like, I don't want to put him in a box. Jeff Blim can do whatever he likes. Though, as I've mentioned, it makes me think of, you know, Ren Fair performances. There used to be this Ren Fair, this Shakespeare group. They would do like goofy parody-ish, like parody, but you'd get most of the jokes if you were more of a Shakespeare fan, called Sound and Fury, that would appear at my local Ren Fair, and it's giving vibes of that, definitely. And the narrator would usually come in if, like, you know, the silliest little, like, barely a costume, come in and play different roles. So I guess I can't fault it. It still feels traveling performers, but I don't know. I just wish he was just the narrator. So it goes.
I'm sad to say. Got myself a pretty payment to do you in. Sweetest 5 seconds of me life.
Stay away. The prince will be back any minute.
Oh, this won't take long, love. Get up, boys!
Halt and turn, vile rogues!
Sir Hop-a-Lot, hop away! There are 3 of them and 1 of you!
Indeed,
Excuse me, there is not one of him. He's got a buddy. And my mouse boy would do great, I'm sure. Yes, he's a little small and new, but I believe in him. Unless they kill him, then I'll be really upset. That wouldn't be okay. I wouldn't cry, but I'd be very upset. I was about to say I've never cried at a Starkey musical. That is a lie. Nerdy Prince did actually make me tear up, which was very cool. I get pleased when I can get invested enough in something to cry. I'm usually pretty dead inside. Hilariously though, I've cried multiple times on this channel, but it's just the stuff I'm watching. But no, there's something about, oh, what's his name? I've already forgotten his name. It's like Crumb or something. I'm sorry. Apologies, I forget Mouse Boy's name. But he gives me, Bean Bunny from the Muppets vibes, where you just kind of want to protect him. And I love the Muppets. I'm actively wearing a Muppet shirt right now. I love it. Kick their ass, good Sir Knight.
lady, they're quite outmatched.
I do love everything about John's hair and facial hair in this. It's beautiful.
It's a fucking frog.
That's a great shot. All right, I love this. The starting kind of closer to him and pulling back so the camera's sort of following along with his sword with the light right behind him. It looks very cool. It looks like it's about to go into an action sequence. These little moments where it feels more like a film. It works. It works. It's cool. That face. It's a perfection face.
A knight, sir, and I'll have your tongue for speaking such filth in my lady's presence.
I'll take care of this one.
I like when it's filming it, we're farther away when we're looking at Sir Hop-a-Lot, but when we're looking the other way, when it's like the closer shot, we're standing next to him, so it's like us as the audience are on his side. I like those little camera tricks that kind of put you in a certain position, meant to kind of reinforce what side you're on. I assume you're not against the frog, then you suck. Come on now. This is okay. I was kind of pouty a bit at the beginning about the whole wishing it was just a static shot, but no. I think from now on I just need to buy the digital ticket so I can get both, but there are certain things that are very special here. When I mentioned that the first time I saw them do it was Black Friday, I don't feel like they did too much with it there. Maybe they did and I just don't remember. I've only watched that pro shot once, I think. And maybe I need to go back and like really watch it again and pay attention. It's hard because like when I watch stuff on my own, I'm watching it, but watching it in this context, when I'm really watching and focusing and like really trying to read stuff because I'm on camera, I get this whole new appreciation for it, which is really cool. So I'm always hesitant to cover things that I've already seen because I feel like that might not be as interesting for you guys because you're not getting like a first time reaction, but it almost feels like one because I'm watching it on a totally different level than usual. All that to say, I feel like they didn't do too much with the camera work from what I can recall in Black Friday, but between Nerdy Prudes and this, it's like they're getting more and more comfortable with doing that and really letting that help tell the story in very cool ways. I would love to see them just flat out make some short films. I think they've done a couple. Was it Little White Lies, and I think Working Boys I have not seen Working Boys. I'm sorry. I think that was a short film as well. Anyway.
You're beaten.
Was he?
You're beaten.
It's not like for a second he was attempting to do a copy of like the Wilhelm scream, the very famous like think goofy scream. I wonder if that was a reference. It's cute.
How am I doing, Crumb?
You're doing great,
Crumb,
sir.
right.
You beat them all off.
Phrasing, Crumb.
Oh, sorry.
Ha ha! Ha ha! You're beaten.
Oh, good job, sir.
What a perfect gentleman.
All right, Froggy.
Race are nice.
You know what they say. If you want something done right, yourself's gotta do it.
That's it.
I'll never do the same thing twice.
Ha!
He kind of did the same thing twice, sir.
I'll fight you like a man.
Ha! 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 Ha!
I love they're adding in those great clinking sounds. I wonder, for those who saw this live, if anyone sees this who did, were those sounds like, did they have that in the theater going on, or is that something they just added in post here? It is very cute. I've never gotten to fight with like broadswords like that. I've fenced. I actually fenced in PE in middle school. I went to a weird middle school. We did like rock climbing and fencing. I went to a bougie ass middle school, but I've never gotten to fight with a broadsword. My buddy has, because she has one. She's done a lot of like lightsaber fighting. I was never good at fencing, but it is fun to do.
Milady!
Look me in the eyes while I kill you.
Oh, I can't look.
Just kidding. Aha! You're beaten.
Good job, sir. You did it.
Leave your sword, sir. You forfeited the moment you forfeit your honor.
That's no frog.
I like their little I like having their little blinkies. Sometimes blinkies on puppets look creepy, but I think they look great. I also wonder how they do that. I'm sure there's like a probably in the hand that's in his mouth, there might be like a little trigger there to do the eyes, I would assume. But now I've learned the trick into getting me invested in combat, in stage combat. Have puppets involved.
That's a bloody demon!
Begone, milady. I'll handle this rabble. Crumb, guard her with your life.
Yes, sir.
Sir Hopalot, I had no idea that you were so...
You shouldn't have doubted
Thank
him.
you.
You need never thank me, milady. It is I who must thank you.
Be safe, Sir
He has a
Knight.
life debt.
Milady! Ha! Who's next?
See, he didn't turn into a prince because he already is a prince. Boom. That's why. Also not in that story.
Hurry, milady. Through the garden to the gatehouse beyond. Don't wait for me.
You're falling behind. Would you like me to carry you?
Oh, it would shame me to even ask. But if you commanded it, well, I suppose you could carry me.
Well, all right, come on.
Think about the such a wide variety and range of voices Joey Richter can do. Think about this pitch, then think of like McDoon in Trail to Oregon. That like deep gravel voice, or the what was it actually called? Oh god, I forget what his entity's name was. The bad guy in Black Friday. It's just very impressive. He is honestly my favorite when it comes to how much he has grown as a performer over the years. And like of course he's hilarious to start with, and very funny. It's great stage presence, great timing. I think he was sick when they recorded Me and My Dick, so like his voice isn't great, but I think it's like part of it was like it was cracking a lot. But he started off as like a fine singer, and then has become honestly one of my favorite voices in the company. I just love him to death.
Oh, you're so warm.
Oh, yes. It's my pink belly, milady. You can rub it if you want.
Oh, okay.
I trust you.
Oh, you're so soft.
Oh, I'm getting sleepy.
Joey fully falls. Oh no! Oh no! No! I don't want to press play because something bad's gonna happen to my mouse boy and I'm upset about it. No! But also good job, show, for making this character so menacing that her appearing immediately just like, no, something bad's gonna happen, because she's such a great villain. She's so horrifying. And really, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like the MVP of this. Bryce is a fantastic, but I gotta say Angela is just. I always thought she was good, but she's out of this world in this show.
There you are, sweet girl. I heard some commotion on the veranda, and I feared you'd befallen some ill fate. So, you really don't recognize me, do you? Of course I do. You're the mysterious maid who beguiled our charming prince. I'm so happy for you. Come, let me take you to him. I'm not going anywhere with you. Oh, my child, you wound me so. I only wish to put a dagger in my back. Clever whore.
Perfection, not a dagger. Butcher knife, I'm not quite sure what she has on her. Still hilarious.
But still, there can only be one queen of this castle. And it won't be you or your disgusting daughters. You don't belong on the throne. You belong under a bridge. How dare you? You don't know who you're speaking to. And you're speaking to your future queen. Never! My lady!
Joey's face. He was looking between them, and like his mouth was going at the same time as the puppet. I love puppeteers that will mimic all of their characters' actions even when they're not. I don't know. I like watching puppeteers, especially getting to see the Jim Henson puppet up to kind of watch. Like the puppets are up here, and for those who haven't seen it, which is probably a lot, it's an improv show that I don't think they do anymore, but they did for a while, like once a month at Henson Studios, and I was very, very privileged enough to manage to score a ticket one time. I got to go on a tour of Henson Studios there. I got to meet Brian Henson. I got a puppet signed by him. It was the best. But for the show itself, it's great because you're watching them. It's hilarious. I'm not a huge improv is very hit or miss. It can be great, it can be awful depending on the performers. It was very funny. So they all have puppets, obviously, and they're up like this, they're wearing all black, but it's great because you as the audience can see them. They're just standing right there, they're not hiding, and then there's a camera pointed at the puppets that's projecting, if you want to just watch the puppets, on a screen up above, like a concert, but it's like a small room. And since I was part of the VIP tour, I had like really nice seat kind of up close. And I caught myself, even while not looking at the screen, just kind of watching the puppets, and you really do forget that they're there. Even though you're looking straight at a bunch of people, you really do forget they're there. But every so often I would just start watching the people, and it's great because they are doing this, but looking down, because they're looking at the screen that shows them what it looks like to everyone else just looking at the puppets, so that's how they know where to move. But it is really fun to see which ones of them kind of perform on their faces. Sorry, I could talk about puppets a lot. I love them. Except ventriloquist dummies. Those are freaky. They just are. And I don't love them. I do not love them. And wax figures. Those aren't puppets, and animatronics. I have a severe animatronic phobia, and I used to work at Disneyland. So, I made silly life choices. Anyway, back to this.
Get off me, you horrid little rat! Run, milady!
Oh,
You're not going anywhere, you little...
I love his step back and going like this. That was so cute. Like, is really cute.
Bitch!
Unhand me, you vile, wicked troll!
Troll, am I? I'll show you troll!
Immediately going into the more troll-like voice. Ugh, love it.
Wait a minute. How could she know? There's only one human who...
I mean, girl, she might just be insulting you. You know? I've never called someone a troll, but I could. Or goblin. I've called people goblins.
No. It can't be.
When she gets more into like her goblin voice coming out of human, her mouth is more exaggerated, almost looks like it's unhinging. It's kind of cool. Like she's struggling to keep inside of her human body.
My lady, my star, your prince is here. I
like
do
the nickname, but I think the nickname My Star is cute.
enjoy the chase, but the hour grows late and my sack grows heavy. God damn you, Thaddeus, you're supposed to keep an eye on her.
You think I'm happy about this? I want to find her just as much as you do. The gods have scoured the grounds with not a trace of her. Save this.
He's worried about her.
Oh, yes, that's the sweet stink of my lady's toes.
Gross. That's upsetting. I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, just seeing it on stage yuck. I do like I don't think we're gonna get like an up close look at the shoe, but the design of it with like the bare back and just, I don't know how to describe shoes. It reminds me of the shoe in Ever After. Reminds me more of that one that Da Vinci made, because Ever After is a weird movie, but it's cute. I love Ever After. I watched that movie way more than I'd watched Cinderella as a kid. That and the Brandy Cinderella were my Cinderellas as a kid. Let's skip past
Yes,
this part.
that's the sweet stink of my lady's toes.
Yeah, we got it. Thank you.
Oh, she's out there, Thaddeus, running around in her bare feet. Oh! I've always been a footman, Thaddeus.
It's okay.
You know that. Everyone knows that.
I'm sure they did.
But sir, perhaps it wasn't meant to be. My prince will just have to content himself with one of these other worthy women.
Worthy? I will have none but her. Find her, damn you.
How? She's a mystery. No one knows her name. I've yet to find a soul who can even recall her face.
Well, I remember her. She was the most beautiful creature I'd ever... Strange. When I picture her in my mind, I see naught but fire and starlight.
Oh, I like that.
For me as well.
That's cool.
Then this slipper is the only breadcrumb we have. Take it and find the one it fits.
Yes, sir.
After I use it for a bit.
For what, sir?
Gross. I do think it's funny, like the whole, and you know, people will always say like, oh, what? She's the only person in the kingdom that wears a size whatever. But honestly, looking at the shoe in like the cartoon version, any version, it's a tiny ass shoe. Like, I get it. It's cute, the whole Cinderella thing. I work at a jewelry store, and we call a size 7 ring. If you wear a size 7, you have we always call it a Cinderella finger. Because that's what size all the women's rings automatically are in the cases. We can obviously size stuff, but like, so whenever someone is a size 7, oh, you're a Cinderella finger, that means you fit any ring in the store. And girls get all excited to hear that. It's very cute, but I don't know why I shared that, but it just made me think of it. So I did. This is like my one day off, Jess. You don't have to think about that. It's a new job. I'm learning a lot about jewelry. It's a thing.
I told you, my sack is heavy.
Let's...
Good man.
No, I shouldn't.
Already the wanking couch.
I was like, no, I shouldn't fast forward. I'm reacting, and then I really regretted rewinding.
Good man.
Ella's adventures that night.
His little face, he's watching this like, yeah, I know. They gross.
Ella's adventures that night had been filled with triumph and tragedy in equal measure. For though the prince was enchanted, she had lost the glass slipper.
Oh, for a second, I thought he had something on his shirt, and I realized it was his chest hair. We've seen you shirtless enough and twisted with your... I'm not gonna insult you have small nipples. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But why is your shirt so low, good sir? Hey, you're comfortable with yourself, and I think that's beautiful.
And thus her connection to the Fairy Queen's magic Her garments returned to rags, her guardians to common creatures with no better course. Ella went home, knowing not the horrors that laid in wait.
Welcome home, Ella.
I love the martini. Good choice. Perfection. Perfect pose. Just imagine, she's on wood, but you know she's on like a chaise lounge that's covered in gross things because it's a mildew-covered chaise lounge. She looks fab.
Oh, stepmother, you frightened me.
Did I? I received a fright myself. Came home from the ball to find you missing from your cot. Now you come in creeping like a thief in the night. Tell me, stepchild, where have you been?
Right where you told me to be. In the woods. Burying the Griswold girls.
It took you all night to dispose of those 2 dead tramps?
The soil was hard and heavy, but I won't bore you with talk of dirt. How was the ball?
No, fruitless, I'm afraid.
Oh, so the prince was not charmed by Putris's wit or Ransilda's famous flatulence. They must feel so heartbroken, and you so defeated.
One battle is not a war, Ella. You do best to remember that. We were routed, yes. Our charming prince was stolen from us by some mysterious maid, both fiery and fair. But alas, she vanished, save a single slipper. Now the prince will wed none but its true owner. The decree was made mere hours ago.
Honestly, I know that she's said that she's struggled with remembering everything. I've heard tales of her fuck ups, and I think it was Black Friday. So it might intimidate her to do so. But I genuinely wouldn't mind seeing Angela rock some Shakespeare. I think she'd be like a kick-ass Lady Macbeth. I'm just saying, I think she'd be good. She's fucking, I'm gonna keep saying it, but she's so great in this.
Now the search.
I just love finding out that a performer that I enjoy has a whole different, weapon in their arsenal that I didn't even know about. It's awesome.
But its true owner. The decree was made mere hours ago. Now the search for the barefooted beach is on. Tell me, Ella, where are your shoes?
Oh, well, I...
Give me that! Yes! I knew it!
Hold it! We smashed your frog friend with his big fucking rock.
Sir Hopalot!
He gave the guards quite a fight, till the spell that empowered him came undone, which I suppose happened the precise moment I tore this shoe off your foot. What magic be this?
It's kind of interesting not making it a time thing, but making it a sever from the power is kind of cool. They look like jellies. You remember jellies? I had those as a little kid. They still make those.
Light! How dare you bring light into my hole? You will die!
Well, go ahead. Kill me. But you said it yourself. The prince will wed none but the slipper's true owner. It is a magic slipper crafted from starlight. For me and only me. It will burn any foot but my own. And
I think it's funny that even though she wants her daughters to marry the prince, that she looks perfectly put together and they look like hot messes a little bit. Their hair is kind of everywhere.
For me and only me. It will burn any foot but my own. And
that's also cool. That's
if
great.
I die, the prince will seek me out forever. And that is my sweet dream. To destroy you and all of your designs. And I did it. I won. Me!
Are you done, imbecile? I don't suppose where you got these from, but I've been weaving spells since before the first brick was laid on your house. Magic is my ally, not yours. It is cruel and exacting. You say the slippers will fit your feet alone. Well, that suits me just fine.
Yeah, she shouldn't have specified that. Here, I was thinking oh, it's cool, so they can't just have someone else wear it. But she can rip off feet. Fuck.
Hold her down, daughters.
Goodbye, little frog. I'm gonna swallow you whole.
Oh, Hopalot! No! Fairy Queen! Mother! Father!
Keep her still.
Help me!
All I'm thinking, if anyone is a Puppet History fan, all I'm thinking is this song from season, what was that? 4? Oh god, I forget the season. 5 maybe. The song about making Ryan into a suit for the hologram tour, the make one hell of a me out of the pieces of you. Great villain song, such a good villain song. It's giving me these vibes, I love it.
My God, you're so lucky for me to appear in your life. You were itching for a thrill, something to catch your eye. When your father moved on, so easy to win his heart. He was a bit unlucky, and unlucky has a cost. I want you to watch what happens. Don't ever forget, it takes the finest of incisions.
Alright, yeah, again, great shot here, looking up at her with the light coming through, like looking like fog coming through the trees. Should be the moon, or I know that I assume they're inside, but still, like, it is interesting. I hope she's gonna get saved, or I don't know, man. Like, I know it's gonna have at least a somewhat okay ending. I assume. It'd be wild if it's just like, and Ella's dead, haha. But knowing she's calling for, you know, the Fae Queen or her mother, and this light shine down on them, is like kind of the Fae Queen maybe watching this happening. But it looks very, very cool there. And we are in Ella's positions, makes us even more afraid as she's towering over us. Angela sounds great. Love it.
It takes the finest of incisions to cut a human from the flesh. I want you to watch what I'm doing. The gore is half the thrill. The searing pain within you won't go away until you watch. You watch.
It's like she's getting too excited to even like continue. She's just like, her eyes almost rolled back in her head there, like she's just losing it, thinking about how much pain she gets to bring to this poor girl.
Next to the night it goes. Shut up! No, fuck you, Ella! I want you to watch! This little piggy went to market!
Oh my god, this is wild.
I want you to watch! And this little piggy went home! Fuck you!
I wonder if we are in the audience, can we see anything? I imagine she's probably angling it so it's the foot it's the leg behind the one toward the audience, so we can't see much.
This little piggy had roast beef! And this little piggy had none! I want you to watch! Yes, Ella! This is where you and your card belong!
That's insane.
Underfoot!
That's insane, I love it.
Touch me, my needle and thread! Your dress requires altering. I want you to watch till it's over. Better catch a glimpse of the dying light. See to believe it, baby. Pain will come before pleasure, and the pleasure will be mine. I want you to watch while you suffer. Your screws are a fait accompli, but don't despair, dear daughter. Your life as long as you see. Just watch. Just watch. Oh, shh.
Here's the thing of like, I don't know if she's supposed to be dead or just passed out from pain. So many times over, she could have just killed Ella, but it's like, no, she needs Ella to suffer. I don't know if it's just she likes her, whatever it may be. It's just nuts. And perfect to have the, very smart to have the stocking up so that then when one of them, I'm assuming, Putrid, I forget their name, Putrid and Rancid, has like one of those stockings on, it'll be, that's Ella's leg. Oh, so good.
Fade away, darling daughter, like your father before you. And at last, the final cinder of the House of Ashmore smothers and dies in my hand.
And then, it pains me to say, poor dear Ella died.
The end. Love the good blackout there. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out with the trolls while they win for the next half hour. That's a weird choice, but okay.
Excuse me?
Do you have a question, Master Dwarf?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Fuck you!
Fuck me, why?
You killed Cinderella in Cinderella's castle.
I didn't kill her, the wicked stepmother did.
I love the idea of just like blaming the storyteller. Like, no, you told it, so you killed her. Funny.
No, I quit. No more woodblock for you.
Rackweed.
No, don't talk to me. I'm in the audience now. Finish your sad bullshit story.
Fine, I will.
Good. And don't even try to win me back.
I won't.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, go.
Oh, he'll be fine. And so the wicked stepmother spun her spells as she stitched Ella's stolen feet to one of her daughter's vile skin suits. Now none remained to bar the trolls from claiming both crown and castle.
Just as I thought. Another pretender. Take it off. You're not her.
Ow!
Careful.
It's funny that it's like all these girls are begging to try it on, and it's I wondered if it's like crippling them. It's burning their feet.
I warned you when you volunteered. The slippers themselves weed out any tricksters.
It's black magic. Those shoes belong to a witch.
Bite your tongue, you lying wench. She's blessed, not cursed. And this slipper will guide me to her.
Oh, after everyone calls her cursed, he says blessed. Oh, feelings.
Sit in the next one.
Man, it's not fair. Why does Futurist get to marry the twins?
Because your labor pained me, and I swore till that day I'd pay you back. So the time has come.
That'll teach you.
Oh, don't be so smug. Your time will come soon enough.
Well, if it isn't the ladies...
So wait, are they half sisters? Do they have the same dad? Because she did kill their father during mating, or are they twins? I don't know.
Ashmore, you're the 100th woman who has come forward claiming to be the owner of this slipper. Now, I can't recall what she looked like, but I know she was kindly and well-spoken.
So,
And you saw her next to these two, but whatever.
what the fuck are you implying?
I was merely going to warn against deception. But go ahead, try it on.
Give me that. Fits like a glove. It's a shoe, stupid. It's an expression, dumbass.
No.
They're so
I don't believe it.
Then believe this. We have it doubled, see? She is the mystery girl. I'll bow before Future's Ashmore.
Oh, did she take both her legs?
Your new queen. Now take us to the prince.
La 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 la. Watch till it's over. Better catch a glimpse of your blushing bride. I want you to go.
Love the combo.
Glimpse of the dying light. I look good in this. Just watch.
I look good in this. It sounds so very like cherry pie. It sounds like a million different like 80s kind of strippery songs, which I guess works for putting on someone else's skin. Sure, why not?
The ceremony was arranged with great haste, and as the sun set on that very day, a grand audience gathered in the throne room for a wedding that would not soon be forgotten.
Lords and ladies, knights and nobles, we gather beneath the sight of...
Is it a different crown? Is that his party crown? Or did the king die in the meantime?
Knights and nobles, we gather beneath the sight of the 9 good gods to unite in holy matrimony our beloved prince and his mystery woman. A mystery no longer. Lady Putress of House Ashmore. The prince has prepared his own vows. Yes.
I thought it was just his party crown.
Abreast and abreast upon thy chest, unclasp the button of thy vest. Let me see them tumble free. Let me squeeze them. Lucky me. And that's it.
I love them sitting in the audience. This is not where they did a Black Friday. That was a much smaller location. That was like a little black box theater. I think there was only like, probably only fit like 100. They got bigger. Cool.
Ow! That was the most beautiful thing anybody's ever said to me.
Oh, good.
You're a red soda.
Yes, and by the will of the faith and the crown, I declare thee husband and wife. You may kiss your queen.
Oh, come here.
My lady, I ask that you kindly stay seated. My lady.
Is something funny? Am I missing something funny?
Oh, yes, you all are. If one of you came wearing our hide,
She's got a great evil laugh, I gotta say. We found that at Nerdy Prudes, but she's got a fantastic evil laugh.
if one of you came wearing our hide, we'd sniff you out in an instant. But the manfolk have always been blinded by the soft and supple flesh. You invited us in and crowned one of us queen. And what a lovely ceremony it was. But now, it's time for the wedding feast. Yes, all of you, lords and ladies, come to
I don't know if you've heard, there's another musical about it I've heard called Six. Kings can divorce. And behead, so watch it.
daughters. Throw off your garters. It's time to cut the cake.
The creatures of darkness cast off their disguises. A great clamor arose. The throne room shook with shrieks of terror as the three trolls burst free from their fleshy raiments, grinning and ghastly.
Jeff has that great, like, jokery smile. So it's why he was so good in Holy Musical Batman, but his smile can look so very wicked.
What's the matter, my prince? Don't you want to carry your bride across the threshold?
Kiss me, lover boy!
Oh, later. Not bad. Not a bad head. Anyway.
I did it! I ripped his head off just like you and Dad! How romantic!
Yes! Squeal, lords and ladies, like the livestock you are! For
The castle now is in red. Love it.
this isn't a throne room, but
Oh, even up above, the castle on the hill up there is glowing red. Yes, I love it.
like the livestock you are! For this isn't a throne room, but a slaughterhouse! Let the halls run red with rivers of man blood as I flay each and every one of you. And then the trolls will answer my carrion call. They will rise from their bogs and bridges. They will return to your keeps, garbed in your skins to rule in your place. We will bring fear and famine to your lands. And then, at last, the sun will set on the race of man.
You've mistaken the twilight for the dawn, vile thing.
Yes! Reborn, bitch!
I've returned from the realm of death, bearing tidings of doom.
How?
You said it yourself. Magic is cruel and exacting, and this magic is my ally. You took my feet, but when they returned to the slippers, the spell was restored. The spell twisting fate to see my sweet dreams come true. And I rose from the ashes, radiant and terrible, to rain down such a vengeance.
I do love that, the idea that, her name being Ashmore, and it's been used several times to talk about, like, how her mother was burned at the stake, how the house has crumbled into ash and has burned the last cinder, all these different things. But now using that metaphor, the ashes being something that, like, a phoenix rises from. Very cool. Very, very cool.
The ashes, radiant and terrible, to rain down such a vengeance upon thee.
What do you think you could do to us, human?
First, I call my knight.
Yes.
Mom? I don't feel so good.
It's gonna burst out of her. Fuck yes, that rules.
You're beaten. You called, my lady, and I am at your service.
Fuck yeah.
Don't worry, Rensilda. You'll see her in hell.
No! Mercy, sweet sister!
Get up! Trolls don't beg for mercy!
Mom, I don't want to live your dream anymore, Mom!
She must be under a troll. Under a bridge.
Riddles! Any ghosts! I'm going back to the bridge!
Fear not, my lady.
Or just
She
let her go. It's like, you know what? Let her have her goats.
shan't get far. Where is my squire? Come, Crumb. Trolls are afoot, and my blade be thirsty.
And now for you.
No! You can't win, bitch!
You've forgotten your station, beast? You crept from the shadows, an imposter in the land of light. Well, let me remind you who is master here. Let me reacquaint you, stepmother, with your fear. Behold, these trappings of starlight!
Love that look. So cute. So cute. Again, making me think of Never After the Dimension 20 season, because I think I remember they do have Cinderella as a character, and she has like glass armor, which is kind of cool. It's like stained glass armor. And I think actually in the Fables comic, though I didn't read much of hers, I think Cinderella is also some type of like warrior. She a spy? I forget. She's a something that fights and wears things like that. Very cool.
The most beautiful light in the eternal dark, where all things return and all things will start. The living ember of the flame of life. Behold my starlight, earth and ash and dust to dust, and it all returns to whence it's from. Hopes are down.
Oh, I love this. Her getting to claim the power now. Oh, it's pretty, but it's not exactly the same. It's got her color in it too, the green. So it's like her version of the Queen's magic. Oh, so pretty.
And the kings are lost as the gods restore the rightful throne.
Oh, mixture of the green and the white. It's a mixture of the starlight and her. Oh.
Oh, my starlight now.
That wicked troll had evaded the sunrise for eons, shielding herself with the skin of maize. But no longer, for Ella had delivered her the dawn she had dared forget. The troll roared and hardened, and at last turned to stone. Ella had saved the kingdom, and the gathered nobles from lands near and far showered her with gratitude. But alas, the praise would not return what the trolls had taken. Ella went home to a ruined house, to that clearing in the woods, to pay her respects to two dear girls departed too soon.
I know you're hurting. Oh, I'm hurting too. You can't see my fury. But I'm furious for you. My gifts seem small, but I give it all. Justine, Lucy, Vengeance is ours. You can rest now in the greener fields beyond.
So, the girl who charmed a kingdom.
Oh, I'm glad that I thought they might bring back the girls. I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad it's just like there were consequences to those horrors that are lasting. And that she just got to avenge their deaths. And hopefully their spirits can rest. We like this. We like this for them. She sounds beautiful. That dress is gorgeous.
Fields beyond.
So, the girl who charmed a kingdom was Ella Ashmore all along. That soggy creature we found by the riverbed. I was a fool to doubt your worth then.
You are no fool, Thaddeus. You are a good servant. A good man.
There you
If only you had better masters.
Yes, speaking of which, I come bearing grim news. The old king at last is dead.
go. Oh, how'd that happen?
He had been ailing for some time. Perhaps his grief did him in. His only son killed, his line at an end. Perhaps he smothered himself with that pillow.
Sir. Good for you, honey. Good for you.
Who knows? I wasn't there.
Well, I am sorry to hear it.
Yes, well, the prince has no living relatives, so the throne must now pass to those of the queen's house.
Queen?
Queen Putris Ashmore.
That wedding counted?
Of course. Why wouldn't it?
Well, so the crown passes to...
Her sister by law. You, my queen. In trappings of starlight, all of the people will get back together now. Sunset and sunrise, fearsome and regal.
Is that the same crown that the queen was wearing, the Fae queen was wearing earlier? I don't know if it looked like it might be. Can I? No, it's not. Hers was like big. Still, I love that it doesn't look like either the prince's fancy like wedding crown or party crown. It looks like nothing that we've seen of the prince's house. It looks like Ella, and I really like that. It's very cool. It's like she was always destined for this, to be a better ruler than what the kingdom had. Pretty, love it. And finally getting Kurt, I was sitting there like, I love that we have more Kurt Mega. I love his acting, but like, I've been wanting to hear this guy sing because his voice is pretty.
Sunset and sunrise, fearsome and regal, ashes belie a crown.
'Cause my love will be fierce, and your love will be missed.
I know you're worthy. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, face like, all right, go ahead. That was cute.
You're worthy. Oh, 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 oh. For what we've been through. An unforgiving journey. Oh, 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 but we've arrived at the truth.
Another voice that's gotten so much better and wonderful is John's. I'd like him to have a role where he sings more. If he wanted to, but he doesn't want to. But I would love it. A lot.
My gifts seem small, but I give it all.
My queen.
My sword.
In trappings of starlight, all of the people will get back together now. Yeah. Oh, magic at midnight, gracious and lethal, lifting the heavy
off topic, but that little short wig on Angela's cute, actually. She look cute with short hair. I love it.
Because my love will be fierce, and your love will be mixed.
I'm saying this because I think mentioned before that I thought she'd be a good Eponine. I have not seen Six. My sister loves Six, but I have not seen it. I think she saw it live. But I've heard a couple songs. She'd probably be good in Six. I also don't know a lot about history. I think she'd be a good, what's her name? Catherine of Aragon, because I've heard most of her. Yeah, I think I've heard her song. I think she'd sound great. If she'd like be better as someone else, I just am not familiar. I've heard like 2 or 3 songs from the show. Should I check that out sometime? Let me know.
And your love will be missed.
Love that. My love will be fierce and your love will be missed. That's a very great line. I like that quite a bit. Like, I will always miss you. I will never forget you. And I will, you know, my love and my capacity for empathy will be fierce. I will rule this kingdom with that. And not hold a grudge against those that maybe called me disgusting before. I like that it's, I don't know if that's meant to make us think, I don't know if they will get together, or it's meant to make us think maybe they will, her and Thaddeus, maybe not, maybe he'll just be her great advisor. Also cool with that, but him just helping her up there and then staring at her with adoration, with this pride that he lacked with his previous royal masters.
And so, Ella's noble house rose from the ashes. You see, Master Dwarf, the night is darkest just before the dawn. What do you think of the story now?
Well, could have used more woodblock if you ask me. Right? Yeah, you get it. You get it.
Very true. So true. Our dear Ella was a fine queen, feared by the wicked, loved by the true. For she rewarded those with loyal hearts, and none were so loyal as her green and good friend.
Sir Hopalot, step forward.
You are my...
And now the castle's green. Now it's her color. I love it. See, little light cues can make things cool.
my most gallant knight, and yet you have not a lily pad to your name. This will change. I shall grant thee the title of lord and gift thee all the lands of the marsh and swamp.
Yeah.
My masons shall raise you a keep, and there you and your forebearers shall reign from now until forever after.
But, milady, I am your sword, your shield. Who will defend you in my...
Wait, can she never... Well, huh. I was thinking, like, putting, the troll putting on her shoes put the magic back into place. Is the magic now permanent, or do they have to make sure that, like, those shoes stay on that corpse? Or she has to wear those shoes constantly? 'Cause the minute that the magic is severed again, he is a frog again. And he's a frog now, but a less fancy frog. I don't know.
Dead.
There is one, small but true, if you deem him worthy.
Huh? Me?
He is impetuous and hot-headed, but he has learned all he can from this old frog. Kneel, Crumb. And arise, Sir Crumb.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. My sword and my heart are yours, milady.
I love that his tail just like drags on the ground behind him. It's very cute.
Shauna! I taught him everything he knows.
Go forth, Lord Hopalot. Claim your lands. Sire many tadpoles.
Evil was vanquished. Vengeance was won. And our story ends where all stories do. Let's go. Through a secret passageway where shadows dance and play. You're guided by wonder. You're guided by wonder. In the realm of fantasy, it's sort of a factory for stories that shudder and the kingdom that loves her. Let's go! There's a castle on our hill as the story goes. Watches us from its royal tower, and the queen has found her home across the moat. And far before the goddess.
I'm very jealous of her sleeves. If you've ever had the pleasure of wearing a dress that has those kind of sleeves, they are very fun. You feel extremely powerful from very small gestures. It's pretty great.
Found her home across the moat, and far before the goddess, a monarch fierce and wise. Will her highness grace our eyes? I need to know. Will I ever know? Will I ever know? Will I ever know? Will I ever know? The Queen!
The queen is coming out!
There's a castle on a hill as the story goes, and it watches over us from across the moat. Look upon its structure, yeah. There are heroes in the walls. Honey cursed are all they called, and now you know. And now you know. Let's go.
Nothing else. I'm just gonna scan through here, make sure. Probably just a lot of, yes, all the Kickstarter backers, as they should be credited. We'd love to see that. And that's all. Yay! And that is all. I liked that. I liked that a lot. I'm trying to think, like, I know, as I said before, I'd heard very mixed things about it. I definitely didn't hear it was anyone's favorite. I heard quite a few people saying they didn't love it. And I don't know, I don't know those people. I didn't know any of them personally, just kind of what I saw around the internet. It does make me curious about a few things about them. Because I know that there's, like, a pretty big chunk of fans of theirs that I forget about that really just became a fan of the Hatchetfield series, and that's kind of where they joined in. And I imagine, because there was like 3 of those in a row, that if that's what you're used to, and they made 3 things from the same universe in a row, including Nightmare Time, this might kind of throw you. I wonder if it was less jarring for people like me, because you've seen all the different things they've done over the years, so you're more just like, what's the next Dark thing? Let's go. Whatever it may be, you're more willing to meet it where it's at, you know? As far as, like, my thoughts on this, I really, really enjoyed the show. I bet it would have been great to see live. It's a show that, like, and I'm just watching it, so who knows? Like, who knows if my opinions will change. I don't know how much I'm gonna, like, listen to this soundtrack. It's not like this is gonna be my new, like, musical obsession, like Nerdy Prudes was, or things like that. I'm not gonna look at the soundtrack a bunch, and probably, I don't know if I might watch this. I'll probably watch this again at some point in life, but not, like, there have been a few of theirs that I watched, and then, like, 2 days later I watched it again, and then again, and then again. It's probably gonna be a while before I watch this again. However, I loved the experience of watching it. I thought it was a really great show. I loved, like, I thought it was pretty consistent in its tone, with the exception maybe the prince, but I get that was part of the joke. That was, you know, that's just a taste thing. I didn't love that stuff, but, and you know, I had a few issues with some of the music choices, but in general, I liked that it wasn't afraid to go extremely dark, but also allowed, you know, because there was that darkness, it felt so wonderful when there was triumph over it. It really felt like something horrible had been vanquished, you know, which is great. It was great. I thought all the performers were wonderful. I thought all the songs made total sense. Like in this show, they were definitely going for a, you know, a Labyrinth, Return to Oz, Dark Crystal, legend kind of vibe. The like 80s dark fantasy. It's definitely a specific type. Last Unicorn, huge fan of Last Unicorn. Stuff like that. Things that are made for children, but not really, but aren't afraid to go dark, aren't afraid to challenge a viewer. And so I really love that they did this. I love that this exists. Is it one that's going to be like, when I go back to a ton? Maybe not, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I really think it's a great, cohesive show. I want to do something just for fun. I want to pull up all their shows and just I haven't done this before, just a kind of immediate thoughts, kind of try to rank them in my head. And then maybe I'll do that again after, you know, VHS. I don't know, when I eventually watch all their stuff, like Nightmare Time and things, maybe I'll do like an official ranking video or something. But this is just kind of a gut instinct thoughts on where I would rank stuff. From least, we won't say worst to best, we'll say least liked to most beloved of me. I would say Firebringer, Harry Potter Senior Year, Me and My Dick, and I'm writing that one above Harry Potter Senior Year because there are a couple songs in Me and My Dick I really love. I love Ready to Go, and I love, oh gosh, what's that one that, I think it's also in Little White Lies. The big song between the two leads I think is really cute. Trail to Oregon, Holy Musical Batman, which really ranks above of Trail to Oregon just because I like Batman jokes. I'm a Batman fan. Cinderella's Castle, a Harry Potter musical, Starship, Black Friday, a Harry Potter sequel, Twisted, Nerdy Prudes, Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. That is how I would rank, gut reaction, how I would rank the Star Kid musicals. Maybe I'll do it again once I watch VHS Christmas Carol, and maybe once I include Nightmare Times, I'll do like a proper, really think about it and break down why. If anyone's ever interested in me doing like an actual proper video list. So there we go. That is my first time getting to cover Star Kid, which rocks. I will be doing either will be doing VHS Christmas Carol next, or have already done VHS Christmas Carol because I don't know when this part is going up. So I don't know. Either the next video I cover will be VHS Christmas Carol, or it will be Come From Away. Because for those who are new here, I appreciate you, I love you, and suggesting some great musical for me to cover. Absolutely. When I asked for them a while ago of like what to cover after I did Next to Normal, there were a few that were like really high at the top of the list, and it was Into the Woods, this, Come From Away, and Spring Awakening Deaf West. So I'm gonna make sure I cover those first, and then I'll probably be doing another list of like a hey, what do you guys think off of this giant list, and then kind of narrowing them down and doing a poll based off that. Because I would cover a whole bunch of stuff. And as I've mentioned a couple times before, I also might be looking into, after the first of the year when I'm a little less busy, possibly making a very, very, very inexpensive Patreon, only so I can cover, you know, some bootlegs that maybe YouTube wouldn't let me cover. Things like, after I watch when they do the pro show of Hadestown, I want to do that first, but I'd like to eventually cover Jack Wolf's Hadestown and things like that. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. This was great. I finally can say I've watched this show. I waited so long. I waited 8 months. I was good. Damn it. All right. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.